class in about half an hour and I'm kind of nervous for it. It's Mandarin Chinese, which I've never taken before and I'm really excited to take this year. It's online, obviously, because all my lectures are online at the moment. So I'm just gonna get set up for that and then we'll see how this goes. My first class. So I've just finished my first Mandarin class. I've got about 10 minutes until my next one, so I'm going to try and quickly make myself some lunch. So I've now successfully finished both my 2 classes. I had Mandarin in the morning and then I had a programming, like linguistic gaming programming lecture, which was interesting because I've never done anything like that before. Like I can't code and so we'll see how that one goes, but it was actually quite fun and I had less problems than most other people in the group with installing and running the application. But now I'm going to quickly run to the store because I need some groceries. I'm basically out of milk. So I need to run to the store before it gets dark, and also I have another lecture at 5. Should be fine. There's an introductory session just before that though at 4:30, so might have a bit less time than I think. This massive Ikea package that I've had sitting in my kitchen for about a week because I've not wanted to face opening it because it's massive and I didn't want to deal with it, but today is the day and so we're gonna get cracking on this. Scissors. To lie it down. Probably should lie it down. This thing is bigger than me. I'm gonna have so much paper waste. Ooh, we have storage boxes for my wardrobe. I'll stick everything on the bed until I can sort it out. Is this my bin? I think it's supposed to be, but it's so flat. This is the bin. That was probably the lid. That makes a lot more sense. We have this wooden crate. This is heavy. I think this is the shelving unit that I need to actually assemble. So wish me luck with that. I'm gonna need a hanging thing. It's like an octopus with arms and like closed pegs, so you can like dry your underwear on it. So that's useful. Extension cords, because if I'm going to be using my electric oven in the kitchen, I need to like plug it in the living room. So, oh, this is the big boy. A clothes error, because a big boy. This is the chopping board. It's basically just because I need it to put my oven on, because I'm scared to put it directly on the shelf. Plus the shelf is slightly too small for it, so this will kind of make up for that, I hope. Hopefully this all goes well. Okay, I think that was it. So what I'm gonna do is get my paper bag. This is like where I stick all my paper waste. And then all of this going in here. At least this is all recyclable, but still, it's a tad excessive. Now to disassemble the box. Okay, this box is bigger than my room. Let's move you. Are you seeing the situation we've got going on here? Are you seeing the situation we've got going on here? This is... transport that whole thing down to the bins, but I might have to there must be a better way of doing this. There we go. That's transported that, didn't it? Okay. You're just gonna have to go down to the bins with this. That's fine. I'm not upset, just a little bit. Now for the next step, which is assembling that. Wish me luck. About 15 years of my life. Whoever designed this, the screws would not fit in the holes at all. I was sat there screwing the screws in for like ages per screw, and there's 24 of these sort of things. It took me so long. I'm also probably going to cut out most of it because it's literally just me sitting on the floor with a screwdriver, but hey, I got it. It's all done. Never again.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking,
Wednesday. It is Wednesday today. I have a class in half an hour. It's currently 9:30. So I have a class at 10 from 10 till 11:30. And then I have another class at 11:45 until 1:15. And then I have 2 hours before my last class of the day. I'm gonna get set up for my first class, and then I think at some point today I want to have a shower, just because we're not dealing with this today. We need to wash it. But for now, we're going to get set up, ready for my first lecture, which is it's like a seminar on multilingualism, but within like a phonological context.
Wonder without you I'm sinking, I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
My first class of the day is actually a master's course, which I'm allowed to take apparently, but I'm kind of nervous about it because I really don't know what to expect from this. I hope I don't have to talk in it because I'm not a master's student, and so we'll see how this one goes, but let's get to it.
Reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. La 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 la.
Okay, so it is now 11 o'clock-ish. I finished my first course, that is, I dropped out of my first course within the first half an hour because it just really wasn't for me. I'm kind of over the whole small group teaching thing because that's literally all I do at Cambridge, and so I decided to not subject myself to that this year because I just want a bit of a break from it. And so I just have a lot of other courses already on my timetable that I need to choose from, and so it just wasn't very viable to keep this option. I'm now probably just going to spend a little bit of time editing a video because I need to get going on that. I think I also want to get started on one of my other courses, which is asynchronous, so there's not a live lecture for it. I can just go up and check out like the seminar handout and things straight away. So I might look into that and just kind of get a handle on that as well. But for now, I'm probably just going to do some editing. I might catch up with you guys after I've had a shower, after I've had some breakfast, and we'll see how it goes.
La 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 la.
Ready to start work for the day. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do yet with all the set work and stuff because it's very different to what I'm used to, and all my lectures and stuff are online, obviously, and so a lot of it is asynchronous, already just in the folder for me to go and investigate, and so I'm probably going to do that. But the first thing I'm going to do is get back into Todoist to organize my workspace and kind of how I want to structure and organize my tasks, because I use to do it as a task management system to lay out all my work and figure out what I want to do. But it's currently still geared towards my second year of university, so I need to change that. And then I'll probably just look through all the set work that I currently have and put all the things in that I need to do and put deadlines and just kind of get more of an overview of the week and the month and the semester and see all the tasks that I have to do so I don't miss out on things and forget, because I might. And so that's probably what I'm going to do now, and then I'll probably just pick up the camera when I'm done. just taking all my course content that's online and sorting it into like different folders, just that I've got everything under control. I've got like the handouts all in one place, just to sort of help me feel on top of things, you know? Organising stuff at the start of the semester makes me feel like I'm doing something when I don't really know what to do, and also it's going to help me a lot later down the line when I just need to have everything organised and then it's already there. It's always a good thing. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, just taking everything, all the course content, all the readings, the chapters, the handouts, and popping them all into different folders on my Google Drive, just so I've got everything all in one place. And then I'll get to scheduling work and sorting out my task management system and stuff afterwards.
Put your hands on my back, boy. Lead me to the brightest of my days. Wrap your arms around me, boy. Give me all the comfort that I crave, and I will follow you anywhere, anywhere you go. I'll follow you, follow you. I will follow you anywhere, anywhere you go. I'll follow you, I'll follow you. Put your lips against mine, boy. 'Cause I have lost a little bit of faith. I got lost in the darkness. Now I count on you to set me straight. I will follow you anywhere, anywhere you go.
So I'm just going to head out for a quick walk. I didn't go for a walk this morning, so I want to get out of my room today. And I only have about 45 minutes before the sun sets because it's 4 o'clock and the sun sets at 5, quarter to 5. So I need to get on that. So I'll bring you with me and then we'll see what I do when I get back. So I just got back from seeing my friend in town, which was lovely. We had coffee and just walked around for a bit. It's about 7 o'clock. I wanted to kind of just sit down for a bit and do a bit of a catch up because I haven't really done that much this week. My classes have been going really well. That is, I've only had 2 live classes, and then for 2 of my other modules, the coursework and everything is just online, and so you just log on and find the semester handouts and just like the reading. There's no like actual recorded lecture, which is a bit odd, and because of that it kind of feels weird to sit down and work because it doesn't feel like there's like a time slot that you have to sit down and work up. So I haven't got a lot done for those modules yet. I'm planning to spend probably the weekend just doing some of that. I'm feeling kind of okay. I'm not feeling too stressed yet this week, which is good. I need to make sure that I don't overload myself with work because this is one of the only times that I can actually choose what modules I want to take and how many modules I want to take. So in contrast to Cambridge, I don't have to overload myself with work. And so even though I have the option to, and because linguistics is something that I'm really interested in, I'm very much tempted to take as many modules as I want to. But I need to remind myself to step back for a bit and actually very consciously try and take this year as just a year to not just focus on academic work, because at Cambridge everything is very focused on the academic side, whereas you don't really get the chance to focus on just personal stuff and stuff that's going to grow your character and make you into a more rounded person, such as creative work and personal projects and travelling. Eventually I do want to travel around Germany a bit and just explore, which is kind of what this channel is about. But currently it's difficult to do that because borders are closed and all the trains from where I am in Konstanz kind of go to Switzerland first and then to the rest of Germany, and so I'm kind of stuck because Switzerland isn't open, and so that's interesting. But currently we're doing days in the life and study videos, which wasn't the point of this channel, but it's what it's turned into. So I'm also feeling a little bit stressed at the moment because obviously the US elections are happening. Currently, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but it is looking good for Biden. Yeah. At this point, I'm not going to hide anything. I do want Biden to win, and so it's looking good, but I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm not going to talk any more about it, but just to say I am stressed about that, as I think most people are. I think I'm going to film the weekend as well, just to kind of pad out the video a little bit more and to include some more actual studying content, which is kind of what this week was about. I wanted to film the first week of classes just to get like those initial impressions and more the studying into it. But then I didn't end up doing a whole lot of studying this week, so I'm going to include the weekend, which is where I expect to catch up on a lot of the academic side of things. But as I said, this year is going to be a lot lighter for me. Academically, I'm going to have a lot less work than I'm used to, so I'm going to have to get used to that and kind of figure out how I want to balance the work and the life area of things, because from Cambridge I'm used to just work being very much the main point of my existence, whereas now I can kind of prioritize other things as well. So we'll see how all that goes, but I'm definitely planning to spend the weekend doing a little bit more academic work. But for now, we're taking a Friday night, getting wild, making some dinner, probably watching a movie, and I'll probably catch up with you guys tomorrow.